Oh, let me check my clock where I can see how long we are. Okay. This is Danny, and if you watch some of my other videos, you'll say that I got titanium rings around my neck. I've got the 4 rings around each wrist, and I've got 2 ankle cuffs around each ankle. And as I said before, these things are on forever. They are permanent. I can never remove them for the rest of my life. The only thing I can do is wear them 24/7. And this is permanent steel bondage. And this time I want to talk to you. This is really dark also. This is the one that concerns gravity restraints. That's right, that stuff that holds you down where you don't float away. Oh yeah, well that's also used, as a torture device, anything they want to turn it into. Because like the other ones, the actual torture device one, for example, each one of them's fitted with a big steel posture collar. It weighs 7,500 pounds. Over there, these also have it, the waist belt, the one that goes over the hip bones and locks in place, big heavy gauge steel thing. They got it. That's your 2 basics they're going to put on. Next comes body modifications. Oh yeah, they'll have a shackle out of their nose or a ring. They're going to have permanent rings in their breasts. Their breasts are usually augmented. You know what that means. They've had a boob job. Let's just put it like it is. And of course they got the finest doctors and everything that can do it. So with that, let's get on into the games. It's not funny. And it's also not a game. However, it kind of acts like one every now and then. The Dom, may he be going to show his friends or his competitors or whatever, show his slaves off. He'll get his slaves, and first thing he gonna do is give them something to remember him by, where they obey his every word. And with that, he usually takes a leather riding crop. It's heavy, and the first thing he'll do is give them a nice purple thing right across their tailbone, and the pain that goes with it. So now they know what they're going to get if they don't obey him. And then he'll set it up and they'll serve drinks, for example, to everybody there. And, little things. And if one of them wants to sample her goods, then he'll sample it. And right afterwards, he may change his mind and want her to service him. She'll do it in a New York minute. So she don't want another one of those things to get popped with. So that one's still hurting her, I'll guarantee it. So now they go through the evening and their slaves serve them and everything. And then here comes the show all of them come from, come from everywhere to see. And this is the gravity part of it. You see, the stuff that holds us down here on Earth also can be what defeats them. And they'll put different weighted cuffs on them, ankle cuffs on them, maybe a stiletto type shoe where they have to fight. Behind that, they may have a 50-pound steel ball they're dragging every little creepy step they try to take. And this goes on, and they'll have a show and the whole bit. And what basically is, gravity is going to defeat them. They have, like I said, heavy weights around their wrists, around their ankles, wherever. And when the whole thing's over with, this session, they're going to be laying down on the ground too weak to move or lift their restraints. That's right, they'll have to carry them off. Or drag them off, whichever they do, I don't know. I guess that's up to the Dom, which way he wants to do it. But there's the whole set game. All of it's adding weights, you know, whatever they want to do. Make them stand in attention, you know, with their arms behind their back. The whole time all this weight's bearing down on them, it's breaking them down. They want them to walk in, 8-inch stilettos. They're going to walk in 8-inch stilettos until the muscles in their legs give out. And when it's all over with and they've had their session, then, of course, the doctors will go to work and they'll get them right back, getting them back up, because that's always another show to show everybody. So, that's this form of it. Yeah, like I said, it's just one form after another of permanent steel bondage. This one's gravity. And the gravity restraints. And they're just as torturous or as deadly as any of them I've mentioned. That's out there. And of course, it's down deep. The slave traders ain't nobody ever gonna get down to them. Too much money, too much coverage. So, all this goes on, and, they do their trading. They may trade the slave off for another slave or two more slaves or whatever. Or maybe the surgeon that, put the nose shackle in and the permanent rings in the breast and everything may take a liking to this one and buy it. Lord only knows what that girl's going to have in her body when he gets finished. And whatever he puts in, there's one thing for sure, it is never going to be able to remove it. So this stuff's out there. This is another game they play. I ain't really got the time to get into it much deeper. They're recruited the same way. Take the same cautions. Don't get in a vehicle with anybody you don't know real good. Like I said, you're just a sucker waiting to wake up with a big collar and a tight belt around your waist. Over there, same thing. Don't go in a club and have a few drinks or something. You're liable to wake up with that collar around your neck. Because they're always hunting new slaves. That's one thing they can't get enough of, is slaves. So they are on the hunt. And they got the people that can find you. So stay away from the stuff. Be careful out there. Now, I've warned you about it. I warned you about the other stuff that's out there. But this one is every bit as bad, if not worse. And all of these things have the same potential for death. So, be scared of it. And just be careful. And with that, we're going to get even darker. The next one I think I'm going to do, I'm going to start opening up just a little bit and let y'all know about the gladiator. That's right, the gladiator games. You ain't going to believe this one. You think some of the other ones I've told you sound a little wild? Wait till we get into this dark stuff, because this is the darkest of dark. It's going to get way down in there. And there are several levels to go through. Till you get a full picture of what's really there and what they're doing with people. And basically it's the same thing. These are people that buy and sell people just because they can and they want to. So with that said, Y'all been warned. In fact, more than once. And this is Danny. I hope y'all have a good one. And as soon as I figure out how to word the next one, where y'all can understand it and everything, then you'll hear from us again. Until that time, just be careful. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.